we are going to start doing the part 2 of the Yule Log cake soap. I did, this smells amazing. Remember that it kind of semi-seized. It was so hot in this Ziploc, but it turned out really nice. I'm gonna show you guys how I knead it with the fondant roller. This was from last week. I could make some embeds, whatever. And I'm going to go ahead and bring the camera down so that we focus on this. All right, here we go. Okay, guys, off camera, it looked like a bread factory. I had the arrowroot powder here, a little bit of olive oil here, just to get this thing molded. Nothing like I expected. Um, I don't want to add too much oil, so it doesn't cure, so it's unable to cure. I'm gonna add, I wish I had more pliable dough on top, but it's okay. As you can see, I got my log formed. It was a disaster. Let's see, do I have the spork? I think there's a spork here. I mean, you can do whatever, I could have cut one of these, added here. It's for that Yule log. Can you see, guys? Okay, so what I'm just doing, making it look like a log. This is a little stiff, so I can't really do my little circles, but it looks good. I mean, it looks really good. Um, you know, this is, oh, cute. Kind of looks like a log, just like how you would do the cake. Just like how you would do the cake. You just, like I keep mentioning, the cake looks complicated, but it's so easy. This is the easy part. I think making that sponge cake, making sure it doesn't burn. We're not too worried about the ends. Right here, I'm not too worried about the ends. Look at that. I'm gonna do like a little close-up thing. Like I said, if it was more pliable or whatever, it'll have that look. But I mixed the dark with the white, and so it has that nice chocolatey smell, but not the chocolate color. I don't know if it's gonna get darker as it cures. Let me bring her in a little so you guys could kind of see a loggish look, right here. Yeah. If it was like frosting, of course, it'll look more log-like. But hey, we're working with soap here, right? This is fun for um, gifts, Um, keep your gloves on because it burns. It's still not fully, saponified, and that's what you want if you're going to work with soap dough. So inside, I decided to put the green. Now, here is the part. Should I leave it here all week? I kind of would like a picture. I think I'm gonna, but for the next one, I'll know what to do next time. I suppose I can take this, right? And let's see what we get. If it's too soft, I'm gonna leave it for the week. And right here, I'm not gonna touch it. I've never done this. I've never seen it done. I've seen soap dough videos, what have you. Yeah, I think we need to leave it. It may be a little too weird. Please work for me. Yes. Yes. What I wanted to see. Perfect. Just at now, we're going to go ahead and leave it. As you can see, we're working with some soft dough here. I'm not worried about the crumblies too much. This wasn't easy to work with. Again, I'm leaving it right here on this clean stainless steel surface. And yeah, we got a jelly-like roll thing. Like I said, it looked like a bread factory. I had the arrowroot powder, not too much, a little bit of oil, just to make it stick together. Again, you don't want to alter that recipe too much. I want it to kind of saponify, right? This is no specific mold. I know what to do next time. This is great practice. But, if you guys want to just have fun, experiment with leftover batter, there's so many options. This will get, you can just throw these in a little mold, little, you know, those, I don't have one right now, silicone mold. Um, yeah, I think getting the right consistency is what I need to work with. But I am not cutting any more into this. Um, I don't want to really wet this to get that look, but you guys know what I'm doing here. So let me get my gloves off, take these gloves off, come up here and talk to you guys a little bit. Actually, I'm going to bring it down so you can see the log-like kind of look. Do you see that in there? Pretty cool, pretty cool. Very interesting. I couldn't do it with the mat. Um, it stuck too much, or I didn't know what to do. So this, pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, until next week, where we'll cut them up and maybe try another one, but I'm going to go in a different direction. I'm always trying different things. Um, have a wonderful week wherever you guys are on this planet. And I hope you like this. I mean, I've never seen tutorials on it. I'm sure it can be done. What I see is a lot of, oh, I'm scared to touch this because it burns out. um, a lot of tutorials on the soap dough itself, going into these little silicone molds and whatnot. Very cute. This may still be it is too soft. It is too soft, but all right. Actually, you know what? Partly my fault too. I should have waited a little longer, but I wanted to get this video out for next week. So you just saw the Yule Log um, cake soap with the hibiscuses on it. And this should have been included, but it's not. I made the dough last night. So this is like a 24-hour. The green is more like 2 weeks. So I'm thinking next Yule Log, and I will do another one of these before the year is up. Get that true chocolate color with the white or orange filling. I think that'll be pretty. Or we could do a New Year Yule Log, right? Black and gold. So I know what to do now and how long to leave it. So always wear gloves, you know. And until next week, have a wonderful week. Be good, everybody. And I wish everybody well, despite everything going on, you know. And take care of yourselves. All right. Lita with Hibiscus Soap Cottage. Okay, I know I said bye and everything, but off camera, I was doing some little mushrooms, my little forest, like how I did my cake last year, little forest moss, cranberries, really, little itty bitty cranberries. I didn't want to go too dark, you know. I mean, I could probably mix some colors. Just, you can put flowers, fairy, whatever, you know. Stick a cranberry here. Okay, so how I did the mushrooms, I had like a tan soap dough, some semi-white one, you know, whatever. How I do the real mushrooms for the real cake that you eat is just basically meringue, you know, egg whites, and you bake them, and so that's that. So here's the mushroom I'm doing, and you add the little top. I mean, I went details. You could add lines to make it look like the real mushroom, but here's a mushroom. All right, mushroom going on the top. I need to dig it with something. Not really, but there we go. Just put it right there. This is for pictures too. And then you can add little, you know what? Let's do this. Oh gosh, I know I said bye, but I'm always thinking of something else, you know, to do. Oh Lordy, look at this. Really. Little pretend mushroom with spots. Oh boy, oh boy. And then after I film this now, I'm going to take pics. That's a little too big. I mean, I could paint them on, do whatever, you know. It's getting late. um, if it was, you know, evening or something, it's almost midnight, guys. When I do most of my videos, because it's nice and quiet, I can concentrate. We'll put 5, right? And like I said, because it's soap dough, you could get away more with frosting, you know. Look at this cuteness. This might be the hero shot. I don't know. What do you call that thing? Thumbnail for YouTube? Cute. So, and I don't have any of that sugar, you know, that thing to make it look like I could have darkened them up, but this is quick. This is quick. I could have made this. That's another thing. That moss for the forest is so easy too, you know, very easy. You can add little fairies. I added little blue pink flowers because I like whimsical. I think I told you guys I like whimsical things. I have molds with birds and owls, but that's with my cake stuff. You know, here's, we're gonna add another little cranberry here. Look at this. Look at this. And oh, and I cut a piece. I don't know if you guys you can see to make it look like a log, right? So and my ladybugs too. I could do a ladybug. No, I don't have black. If I had black, I would. Let's do another mushroom so you guys can see how I do my little mushrooms. Roll, roll. I can't say how you do the, unless you're using fondant, you know. You want to give like a little indent here. Indent, whatever you say. This one. Okay, very good. Like the bulb of when you're doing tulips. I mean, uh, icing flowers, you know. Here we go. Some of the white one or off-white, whatever. How I do it, I just take my finger there on the, you want to make it look like mushroom, like so. Cute. Adore. The crown of the mushroom. And so you have a little cup like thing on there. And I'm just gonna look at that. Whimsical. All right, I love this. Where should I add the mushroom? We're gonna add one right here, right? Why not? We can do one. Since I don't have my other little molds and whatnot, and I'm not gonna sell the soap like this, but this is just for all aesthetic, you know, purposes and whatnot. I'm kind of excited about this. Cute. I could have added brown ones, but I am working as fast as I can here with what I have made. And I was more concerned about making this actually, you know. Will it come out? Is it gonna crack? Things were, you know, things were happening when you're experimenting. That's why you experiment, so that you take notes and next time you tweak to almost perfection or so. Eh, where did my little mushroom spot go? Right here. 5 right there. It's fun. I can't say this is for kids or anything because you're dealing with this thing burns still, you know. Um so it looks like fun, but no. We don't want anybody burning their hands. Let's see in the video. Oh, that is cute. Oh my gosh, I could add 2 eyes here. No, stop it. Imagination running wild. Whoa, that looks weird. What is that? I don't know what this is. That form just there. Um, stick a cranberry here. Ladybugs would be cute here. Oh, um, and well, I'll cut the video here, but as you can see, I'll do one more mushroom for you guys who want to see a mushroom. Another mushroom is here. The forest, right? Um, I mean, I like whimsical. You could go whatever you like, okay? It don't have to be. I like whimsical, but You could do nice, whatever you wanted. Use your imagination. Here I would pipe that rose, boy. Yep. Okay. Here, right here. Oh, so okay. Roly, roly. Put okay. Your thumb, whatever. As long as you leave like the mushroom cup, that mushroom inner part that super easy. The meringue ones are really good too. Okay, you got your cup, pointy part in there, and you have your mushroom. See? Ooh, cute. This is too cute. I can't stop it. I'll just go right here. We can all, there. Ooh. Okay, the mushroom. I mean, look, if I had next year, I'll have the whole forest bed with leaves and everything. Um, the main thing was that beautiful back there, beautiful here. Some more cranberries. Man, some flowers on this, huh? Some leaves and whatnot would be nice. What I got 8 minutes on this. 8 minutes. Cranberries. I put sugared cranberries. You can rosemary. Delicious. Sugared. I think I did sugared cranberries and sugared rosemary on there. So that's, yeah. Y'all want to see one more mushroom, huh? One more mushroom. A little itty bitty one. Let's see. Roll to get it smooth out. You want to give it like that little rosebud tip, you know. You could do it this way. You could do it this easy for me. A couple ways easy for me. You want to do that. Got a tip, right? Okay. And then a little, since it's an itty bitty, a little bit more. Roll to smooth out. Maybe the pinky, since it's like a tiny one. Mushroom top. This one's kind of soft. Ooh. Dig, dig. Get out of there, pinky. And mushroom, okay? So, again, maybe back here somewhere. Again, I'm taking pictures, so, oh, look at that. What? Cute. So it'll be a mushroomy type of vibe, I guess, because I don't have prepared embeds, appropriate embeds here. And so that's all, folks, right? This is it. Kind of maybe not there. I'll figure out something. That's it. Hello, everyone. I'm Lita with Hibiscus Cottage. Welcome back to the cutting of this beautiful Yule Log soap cake soap, whatever you want to call it. I did not expect the color to turn, which is fantastic. I just recorded a vertical clip for a short or for TikTok, but look, everything stayed. The color changed. So the green, the pistachio is more prominent. Overall, I'm very happy. I'll just use these for scraps. I'm not sure if I don't even want to cut this, but quite beautiful, quite beautiful. And I hope everybody's doing great. So I am going to, of course, bring the camera down so everyone can see what I'm doing. So that's what I'm going to do, position the camera, and I'll be right back. So wonderful. So wonderful. I hope you guys got that little clip that I made there. This is solid. Nothing is moving around. I'm really happy with this Yule Log kind of soap here. This is nice. Cuts right in, nice and easy, nice. Okay, here we go. have to do a little lift. Kind of unconventional, right? Leaving it on the stainless steel table here. Amazing. Amazing. I didn't measure. Look at my little cranberry. How cool. Look at the other side. Wow. Very nice. Very, very pretty. I'm going to have to put that one together here. Very nice. It's staying together nicely. All right. Let me clean up a little. And I'm not going to stop the recording. I just stopped so that I could show you guys the natural heart formation that that's kind of weird, but I'm going to do about here. There we go. Down. Oh, was my hand in the way? There we go. And I'm like, should I just sell the soap whole, you know? Gotta find a packaging system for it though. I mean, you could just cut whatever you need off of it. I want to make sure that that stays on again, but it's coming apart a little bit. No big deal. The top was dry anyway. Okay, I can fix that. Very nice inside. See that little pinkish brown that was on the top? And I think that's the fragrance oil from the week here. From sitting out for a week. It just, it got changed color, which it worked out really good. Really, really well. You know, here we go. I know what to do next time. Of course, this was an experiment. It's sticking here, but the ones that got the air, it's still a little bit dry, but I'm not worried. Very nice. Very nice. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Wow. I really hate to disturb the mushrooms, right? Pretty. So pretty. It's good. Mushrooms are falling apart. Let me give you guys a view here. Okay. Look at that. Nice. These look about 1 inch, you know, 1 inch bars. See, that one came apart. I can put that one together. I'm not worried. There we go. Okay. I'm going to remove the mushrooms. Probably that part 2 right there. What do we have? Okay. Very nice. Mushroom. The best thing for me to have done was probably moisten the top a little when I rolled it up. That was a disaster though. You recall from when I let you guys know how I did this. Oh, but it's sticking here, so I'm happy with this inner part. Sticking. Just a few. Pretty whimsical, huh? Very nice. I hope everyone likes it. I mean, I'm experiment. This is what you get when you experiment. You tweak, and next time you can. Oh, this is a perfect one. Look at this. It's one of the front picks here. This will be a little bit of air bubbly things here, but look at that. Look at that. Oh, amazing chocolate. It smells almost lemony, but I should have made that white. But the white one was still soft. Now I know to leave the soap dough about 2 weeks, so it's a little easier to work with. Wow, that is pretty. Oh, is my hand? No, we're good. The middle seems to come out really nice. The middle part, very nice. Yay. No breakage, nice formation. So look at the wannabe cranberries or whatever. In the bottom, I mean, I didn't expect it to be smooth. I mean, it's a jelly roll, you know. That's what I did there. Pretty though. I wonder, well, that should be dark. That should, during the week or during the cure, I'm going to let these cure for 4 to 6 weeks. I mean, it's soap dough. I think it's ready, but I'm still gonna let it cure just to get that to blend with the top. I mean, I think it's simply amazing. The color, it looks realistic, sort of. And it's an experiment, so experiment gone good, I guess. A little. The tweak is making sure it adheres. Here's another one that broke, but I can always moisten it and have it set up. So, all right, that's my little, gotta work on those. Bye bye, mushroom. Oh, cute. Okay, this, look at it, middle came out better as far as adhesion. I know pulling apart, you know. So that's a plus. Lovely. No separation on this one. Well, a little bit, but not. Yeah, we'll just put it there. The ends are a little drier. Mushroom again. Here. This is not your regular cut of a soap mold. The end. So we got 4 that needed, and that's the end, of course, right there. We'll just moisten it and stick it together. Pretty though, pretty, pretty. Wow. Oh, how does this look? Oh, a chunk of log. Cute. And these I'll just use for scraps. And there you have it, folks. There you have it. All that, huh? I mean, this is beautiful though. I love it. Overall, I'm very happy with how it turned out. Um, yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. I will be doing this again, probably a New Year one. The Yule Log is usually for Christmas, but let me see, that's the end part, right? Another end. There you go. Those 2 odd parts. There, gotta fix that one. These are all ends. Like I said, the ends are quite dry and separating. These are not. Well, that one there too. Yeah, so next time, note to self, and I did write it down. Um, I know what to do before we move forward with the roll and while I'm rolling, it up. So, and there you have it, folks. What do you think? Here, let me try one of those right now by putting it together. That's what we want to do. I'm going to put her together. I hope everyone can see this, right? Okay. Yeah. There. Put it together, and it's still pliable. I'm still wearing gloves because I think it's still maybe active. Um, it's still a little bit active. I'm gonna need to do a lot more than just spray a little water on it. I have to just hold it until it's sticking now. So yeah, for future, I'll have more. Let me see how many pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 pieces. So, and these will be ready for Christmas, right? So I'm gonna work on getting those to stick. And why did I put that one there? Oh, because it needs a little bit. It's stuck here, but yeah, some parts just breaking apart. All right, folks, have a wonderful, wonderful week. Coming up here to see you guys off. And thank you for tuning in again. I appreciate everybody who's subscribing and liking my little homemade amateur videos. So I'm Lita with Hibiscus Soap Cottage, and I will see you next time. Okay, guys, I know I said bye, but really. Okay, so I'm back just to show you. Let me grab some paper. Here we go. Bringing it down so you can see what I'm doing. All right, what I'm doing. Here we go. It's working. Really? I was doing the alcohol? No, that's a no. So I got some distilled water in one of my little sample cups, and it's working wonderfully to bind these, the ones that were kind of falling apart. I just add a little bit of water. Can you see this? Okay, yeah, I think you guys can. Those are fine. They're stuck together. And they were from the center of the log. And this is working wonderfully. It's almost like this is a wonderful thing. Whoever created this soap dough, so nice. It's like the adult Play-Doh because of it burns, okay? Um, but so no pets, no kids. You want them to be as safe as possible so they don't hurt themselves. But I think they could use melt and pour, I believe, or there might be kits for children. And so what I did, just add water, distilled water, and this fine here that adhered, but some spots. And I just carefully, carefully with my gloved hand. It's working wonderfully. So, and forming. So I may leave these here again another couple of days. This one's really cracked apart. So if something happens to you, you want to try this out. I mean, the green one is wonderful. This brown one was freshly made, so this one's giving me a little bit of trouble while I was rolling it. The green did not. The green well behaved 2 weeks in the bag soap dough. So I'm not gonna use fresh soap dough, although put in the comments whoever's used that and it worked. This wasn't easy to do this log. It took a lot of time to do, but overall it was worth it because I enjoyed doing it. If this is not something you want to do, it's too tedious, don't don't do it. But for me, I found it to be rather interesting and I wanted to do this, so I did it. It's very peaceful for me, like gardening or whatnot. It's like really cool. Everybody finds something that you like or love to do that doesn't feel like a chore. This one is going to stay. There we go. Who else? Let's see. This one was really falling apart. So two that really were falling apart here. So let's do this. I'm also going to put some in the center here. See, this will make the cure. This will make it cure. Take time to cure even longer now, because now I'm reintroducing moisture into this thing, this piece of log here. So hold it for a little bit, and then it just seems to take on its own. See, look at that. It's not fighting anymore. I don't know if you can see on the camera. It's totally not fighting or separating. It's just sticking. So there you go. There you go. I'm gonna let these rest here. The next soap coming up, I do believe it's the persimmon. What's wrong? Oh, this was the end. That's why I wasn't sure if I wanted to. Oh, they have a little one here. Look, there we go. Just a little gap. Nothing was wrong except it didn't match the size of the others, but this is a perfectly fine piece. I don't know why I had it there. And another end. Oh, that's falling apart. There we go. So let's do this on camera. Falling apart, falling apart. Oh no. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to just wet here. Wet in here the little log piece. It looks like a log, you know, like a realistic piece of log here. There we go. Then it's a tricky one. One's real tricky. I gotta hold on to this. I have to babysit this one because it's kind of on a slope. It's one of the ends. Okay, there. Or I could just use it for myself, you know. I'm not. See what's happening? Look. They come together. There. There. Alright. This may make the video a little longer, but I wanted to show you eventually it stops fighting you. It just goes back to sticking on its own. This one I might keep because this one's a really weird one. It's on a slope. I'm going to try working on it. There. Okay. Good. And these are the two ends. So there you have it. They're sticking. So this was fun. This was a lot of fun. All right. I'm gone again. Y'all have a wonderful week. Look forward to my other videos. I don't know, maybe a landscape soap or something. But I think it's persimmon. I've got them clean and I'll be peeling them tomorrow and create that video. So tune in for that. Have a wonderful week, guys. Okay, we'll do a little lather test. I'm gonna take the piece for me with the mushroom. I could have used some of the scraps too, but let's see the lather. Let's take a look and see what we got here. Oh, fun soap. What a fun soap. Oh my. It smells so good. Wow. Oh, lathers up really nice. Yep, really nice. And it's not turning the water brown or anything dark. Let's see if we can see what's going on here on the camera. We're a little brown, but nothing, you know, out of sorts. Not too dark. Some people, you know, I mean, look, whatever you like. All right, see the bubble. Look at the bubbles. Okay, let's do another. There we go. Okay, that's better. Okay. It smells so good. Oh my, orange and chocolate. If you like orange and chocolate, this is it. I know I should have, because it's green, it should have been pistachio, but um, I had a disaster here. The one I made the night before, the white one, the white batter, the soap dough, it was too soft. And I really wanted to get this one out. So I had the green for 2 weeks and it worked perfectly. So the next log soap I do, I will make sure the soap dough stays in the Ziploc for at least 2 weeks. So it's a lot more pliable, easier to roll, adheres better, and the top, I know what to do as well. So same thing. And use a fragrance oil. This is one time if you want this look, you want it to be naturally dark. I did not use any mica powders in it. Look at that. so you can see what color. It's like a light tan. Really nice bubbles. Really smells smells amazing. I got some on my nose. But all right. So, and it's nice. It's soap. It's soap, and it's gonna cure. Maybe to a firm. I've never used it soap though. This is the first time. I just wanted to experiment. I'll see if it cures hard or not. I'll research to see if it does. Um, all right, guys, that's it. That's it. Really, it is. I'll include a picture of my birthday cake that I do for myself every year. Well, I started last year doing it. Beautiful, beautiful cake. So look forward to that in the next